Announced today, the pair have been asked to visit Jordan and Egypt next month. It will be the first royal tour in near 2 years due to the pandemic. Egypt will hold next year's United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP27, next year. The tour will mark Jordan's centenary and will look to evaluate how world leaders can attempt to implement carbon commitments they will make at the COP26 summit. Commenting on the tour, ITV's Chris Shipp said, "The first overseas royal tour in nearly 2 years will take place next month. No senior royal has embarked on a royal tour since the pandemic. Prince Charles and Camilla have been asked to visit Jordan and Egypt. The tour will mark Jordan's centenary and also focus on how world leaders can implement the carbon commitments they will make at COP26. This comes as the Queen is set to take a short break from royal duties after a brief stay in hospital. Aides insisted the health checks were precautionary and the Queen will soon return to duties after a period of rest. Charles has long been an advocate of green technologies and has spoken of the lack of action to stop climate change. In a video to the Saudi Green Initiative Forum in Riyadh, Charles claimed the world has a short window to avoid climate catastrophe. He also called on countries to honor the Paris Agreement, which calls on countries to capping global warming by no more than 1.5 C. Charles also claimed it had been encouraging to see the oil-rich states attempt to diversify their energy production. He said, "These higher temperatures are likely to have, or are already having, a profound impact on the people and ecology of the region. There is also a risk that increasing temperatures will drive the need for greater supplies of water and energy. As I have been trying to stress for many years, the region has huge potential for renewable energy, including solar power, wind, green hydrogen and carbon capture use and storage. These industries can drive economic growth and increase green job opportunities." His comments were made as Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince vowed to reach net zero by 2060. Mohammed bin Salman also claimed the state will double the planned emission cuts by 2030. Praising the state, Charles said, "If first understand it correctly, the Quran teaches that God appoints us his stewards of the earth, which explains the old nomadic saying, the best of all mosques is nature herself. It is therefore my greatest hope, inshallah, that we can take the ambitions and practical solutions of today's conference to the G20 in Rome and then to COP26 in Glasgow, and so keep true to our sacred responsibility, honoring the limits of nature's abundance. We now have a dangerously narrow window of opportunity in which to accelerate a green recovery, while laying the foundations for a sustainable future." The experts are telling policymakers that COP26 must pursue ambitious, nationally determined contributions that have clear baselines, and net zero by 2050. "We simply must heed this message and above all consider the kind of future existence that we are bequeathing to our grandchildren and our children's children.